What changed? In what now seems another lifetime, I attended Troop High School in LaGrange, Georgia. I was a member of the last class that went straight from grammar school to high school. I can remember walking the halls and seeing groups of upperclassmen gathered around somebody's locker, admiring a rifle or shotgun one of them had brought to school. I can remember seeing them walk the halls with the weapon over their shoulder. Even the teachers admired the guns. There was no fuss. Nobody panicked. Nobody thought anything about it. Why? Because everybody knew they were taking it to shop class to blue the barrel or refinish the stock for a project grade. Wow! If children tried that today, they, along with their mamas and daddies, brothers and sisters, nanas and pawpaws, 2 of their cats and 3 of their dogs, would be thrown under the jail. My question today is really simple. What changed? And while I may not be able to articulate everything that changed, I can tell you what didn't change: the rifle or shotgun. As Sherlock Holmes said, when you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. So, that only leaves us. We kick God, prayer, and discipline out of our schools. We stopped teaching absolute right and wrong. We embraced Dr. Spock's teachings. We changed. I wonder if it could be that when it comes to right and wrong, there are absolutes, and that just maybe Dr. Spock was absolutely wrong. I suppose the thing that bothers me the most about all of this is our tendency to blame everything bad in our lives on somebody or something else. Personal responsibility is almost unheard of anymore. Take, for example, the gun issue that is raging today. God knows my intent with this devotion is not to minimize, excuse, or take anything away from the tragic shootings we have witnessed, especially of late. They are horrific and inexcusable. However, our reaction has been to blame the guns and seek to control them. Why don't we put the blame where it belongs? It's not guns that we should be blaming or seeking to control. It's us. In the words of the comic strip character Pogo, we have met the enemy and he is us. Gun violence is not the issue, only the symptom of a far greater evil. If I play this blame something or somebody else logic out to the nth degree, then my spoon caused me to get fat, my hairbrush made me bald, my pencil causes me to fail tests, my car makes me speed, my bank makes me poor, and if I'm a failure in life, it's mama and daddy's fault. You get the picture. When will we wake up and smell the coffee and admit that good or bad, the way we are is not the fault of other things or other people? When will we realize that we are responsible? Speaking of responsibility, at a recent checkup with my doctor, he told me I needed to lose some weight. I told him that I pastored a Baptist church and that folks in the church, especially the ladies, expected me to eat. He asked me, "Aaron, when you attend those eating meetings, is anybody holding a gun to your head forcing you to eat?" I told him, "Hush, I didn't want to hear it." And yes, I remember a time when there were guns in our schools. I also remember a time when prayer, devotions, Bible reading, discipline, and respect for authority were in our schools. I also remember a time when there was both a mama and a daddy in the home. And I remember a time when the family was in church. Do you suppose that just maybe if we put these things back in our society, then we would have no fear of a kid who showed up at a school with a gun. Why? Because we would know he was taking it to shop class. But I suppose I'm just a relic from a time gone by. What changed? We did. Oh, yeah, we've come a long way, baby. A long way the wrong way. When will we stop blaming things and others and start putting things back in our society that will truly make a difference? Lord, as we have heard and pondered this devotion today, I pray, Lord, that you would, Lord, just arrest our hearts and minds, God, and rebirth in us the importance of realizing we need to put things back in that will correct the problems we are experiencing today because of what we have taken out of our society, God. Lord, above all, God, help us to put you back in to our lives, our churches, and our society. And I ask this in your name. Amen.